Good morning. The next article is it is about data files, and the first one is data file organization. Before going to study data file organization, you must know what is meaning of data file. Data file is nothing but logical arrangement of data of some particular work stored on auxiliary memory of the computer. That file is known as data file. So, data file is always used to store data. The data may be entries of marks of student of a class. The data may be telephone numbers of persons in a city. There may be various types of data, and these data items are stored in a file. That file is known as a logical file. So, whenever we talk of logical file, we need to open a logical file, we need to close a logical file. Logical file is opened for two purposes. It is opened either to read data from the logical file, or it may be open to write data to the file. So, a data file is always opened either for reading or writing data from or to the data file. So, whenever we talk of a data file, it should be referred to by certain name, certain number. It is referred to by a number. A data file is also referred to by a name. When we talk of name of a data file, name of data file is divided into two parts. First part is known as primary part. Primary part dot secondary part. Whenever a name is given to a data file, name of a data file is divided into two parts. Primary part of name of the data file dot secondary part of name of the data file. This dot is known as a period. This dot is known as a period. It means that primary part of name of data file and secondary part of name of data file is always separated by a period. This is general format for naming a data file. We are required to observe certain rules while we use this format for naming a data file. What rules are to be observed? The primary part of name of the data file may be at the most 8 characters long. Name of data file is written in this format. First part is primary part, second part is secondary part. These two are separated by a dot. This dot is known as a period. Primary part may be at the most can have 8 characters. So primary part may be at the most 8 characters long. Secondary part may be at the most 3 characters long. Next, first character of the primary part should be alphabet. First character of primary part of name of data file should be an alphabet A, B, C, D, like that. Other characters may be numeric digits and hyphen. Here you are allowed to use only alphabets. What are the rules? This is the general format for naming a data file. Primary part, secondary part. These two parts are separated by a dot. This dot is known as a period. Length of primary part at the most can be 8 characters long. It should not be more than 8 characters. Length of secondary part can be at the most 3 characters long. Then first character of primary part should be alphabet. So the primary part of the name should start with alphabet. If you do not start primary part of the name of data file with alphabet, that will be invalid name. First thing. Okay. Then you can have numeric digits 0 to 9. You can also use hyphen. What is hyphen? Like this. This is known as underscore. This is known as hyphen. This is known as underscore. This is known as hyphen. Okay. So for primary part, the length will be at the most 8 characters long. First character should be alphabet. Others may be numeric digits from 0 to 9. And moreover, you can also use hyphen if needed in the primary part of the data file. Secondary part, it will be at the most 3 characters long and you can use only alphabets. Numeric digits and hyphen are not allowed in secondary part of naming of data file. Primary part and secondary part should always be separated by a period, that is what? Dot. Let me write few valid and invalid examples of naming of a data file. Let us come to first name. One tele dot dat. This is for data. Tele dot dat. Rico dat dot dat. 4 col dot dat. This is starting with numeral. This is invalid example. This is starting with numeral, it is invalid, it is valid, it is valid. We can have many more examples. We have to remember the rules I explained. Using these rules, we can name any data file. After having understood how to name data files, the next part of this article is the record and fields of a data file. Record and fields of a data file. For example, I can have many more. I can write many more examples. Let me stop here. This is serial number, this is name, this is data. Serial number, name, data corresponding to this name. Serial number, name, data corresponding to this name. I can continue. There may be many more such examples. Each line of this is a data file. This is a data file which has stored this data. Each line of the data file is known as a record. Each line of a data file is known as a record. How many files you see here? How many lines you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each line of a data file is known as a record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means that this data file has 6 records. Each line of a data file is known as a record, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines are there in this data file. It means that this data file stores 6 records. This is about record of a data file. Then, what is first item? Serial number. What is second item? Names. Third item, the data corresponding to, maybe corresponding to physics, mathematics, computer science. For physics 90, math 99, computer science 94. For second one 80, 89, 99, 60, 68, 70 and so on. Okay. So, how many data items are there in every line? In the first line, number of data items are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the second record, number of items are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the third record, number of items are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same is true for the remaining lines. So, number of atoms in a line of a data file is known as fields of the data file. Number of atoms in a line of the data file is known as fields of that data file. Okay. So, each line of a data file is known as a record, whereas number of data atoms present in every line, of course, every line will have equal number of data atoms. So, number of data atoms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of data atoms in a data file is known as fields of the data file. This is about record and fields of the data file. After that, there are two different types of data files in general. In general, there are two different types of data files. The first type is random access data file. The second one is sequential data file. There are two types of data files. The first one is random access data file. The second one is sequential data file. When we talk of data files in Fortran, Fortran generally does not support random access data files. Fortran generally does not support random access data files. Fortran generally supports, all Fortran compilers generally support sequential data file. So whenever we talk of data file in Fortran, we always talk of sequential data file. We will not talk of random access data file. Now what is difference between random access data file and sequential data file? When we talk of random access data file, it means that data can be read or written randomly into the data file. Any record in the file can be read directly in case of random access data file. Okay, so random access is provided by the data file. Access to various records, access to various fields is randomly provided by the data file. That data file is known as random access data file. When we go to sequential data file, the access is only provided sequentially. If you want to read record number 25, first you have to read the 24 records before 25. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. When we want to read record number 25, what is needed? We needed to read first 24 records. After that, we can read record number 25. Sequence is important there. Whenever you are reading or writing from or into sequential data file, sequence is important. Sequence is not broken. Sequence is always maintained. Such data file is known as sequential data file. And as I told you, Fortran supports only sequential data files. It does not support random access data files. It is very easy for creating, processing, reading, writing, opening sequential access data files in Fortran. It is not so easy in case of random access data file, and therefore Fortran supports only sequential data files. It does not support the random access data file. This is about the data file organization. First article about data file in this unit. First article about data files in this unit is data file organization, and the things I explained here are corresponding to data file organization. Hope you got it. Thank you.